Hey YouTubers, I hope you guys are all having a nice day as we're under this shelter in place due to the coronavirus. I noticed I never properly introduced myself and discussed what my channel will be about. So my name is Christina. My family calls me Wee, so that's what I go by. If you see the name, it says Wee Parker. Parker, of course, is my last name. Um, I'm 26 years old. I have a 3-year-old daughter. She'll soon be 4 in June. Yay! June 12th all the way. And I just um I'll just say that my channel will be about a little bit of everything. It'll be about the healing processes, but more so I'm making videos to encourage people, to encourage you to stay strong, because sometimes we face things and go through battles that nobody understands, and people have a way of feeling like this shouldn't bother you, or you should shake this off, or it couldn't be me. But yeah, it couldn't be them. It could be them, and they never know. So I'm just trying to restore that love and compassion that the world is lacking. The world is lacking in love and compassion. We have a bunch of know-it-alls and get over it type of people in the world. And there's some things that people have to really take time to heal from. And a lot of people will make it seem like the healing process is just easy, like it just goes by like that, like it's just fast. But no, it's a process. It's really a process, and that's why I made my last video 2 days ago about the healing process hurting, because it hurts. Like, you have to get deep down and relive some dark places that you've been. But I am a firm believer in God, and I will mention God a lot in my videos. And I'm just trying to bring as many people to Him as I can, because I've been in a dark stage. I went through being promiscuous, abusing substances like alcohol and marijuana, taking pills to try to end my life. So, being on antidepressants, I've been to the mental institution like 6 times, like literally 3 times in a row, back to back, between within months. It was crazy. It was mad crazy. And I was just in this dark space, and the enemy was in, and it was just like over and over. I just kept reliving these negative thoughts, and it was just so much taking over me, and it was like unexplainable. And it's like everybody that I was going to for help seemed to only make it worse. And that's when I knew, like, I had to really go to God. I had to really cry out. Like, it was nights I didn't sleep. It was days I didn't eat, because I really was like leaning on God, and I still am to this day. I've only been home from a mental institution for about 2 months now. I was in there prior for like a month, and the people wasn't really helping me in there. It was like they're just shoving pills down me, and I'm just sitting there like a zombie, just looking lost, like afraid to live, afraid to speak, like, over cleaning, under cleaning, just doing things out of the normal and not being regular. And it just was like every time I tried to express myself, they just looking at me crazy, giving me odd looks, and I'm just thinking, you're someone that's trying to help someone that's going through something? Right attitude. We see. And it just made me open my eyes to see that we are losing the love and compassion for one another. And they want to make it seem like it's just a snapback process, like they tell you just get out and go and get back into life. But they don't tell you how to overcome these things. And that's why I feel personally, and I don't know how others may feel, but prayer really works. Like, you have to pray. And I struggle still with reading the Bible to this day, but it's like I still read. And as I pray and really meditate and allow myself to be quiet, things that are taking place in my life or have taken place, like, God gives me the right scripture to read. Like how I'm talking about healing, and He gave me Matthew 9. I've already read Luke 6, which is connected to Matthew 9. It's the same thing. It talks about healing, how God healed these people because they believe, they came to Him open-heartedly, like tears in their eyes, like just asking God to do things in their life, like heal them from what they was going to. It had the woman with the blood issue. It had the paralyzed man that, been in bed, and Jesus allowed him to get up and walk. And the Pharisees had looked at them like he was crazy, like he was like trying to say like he was the devil, but really he was just doing the works that that his father allowed him to do. The gift that he was given that gift, like, and he just had a bunch of haters. And that's how we do in life. We have a bunch of haters. And that's why I want to get back on subject. Like, I just want to encourage people, like, whatever you put your mind to and your heart to, like, you can do it. No matter what your mama say, your daddy say, your friends say, strangers say, like, just do it. Just go for it. Like, even if you fail at it, is the fact that you attempt it, that means something. Like, I was like kind of fearful of doing my videos, because I'm like, people not gonna watch it, people not gonna want to hear it, but I'm getting some views. you know, if I might got 5 views, 6 views, 60 views, but it's some views. It's somebody that wants to hear it. It's somebody that's interested. So if you're interested in making videos and want to encourage people and be an inspiration to somebody, I'm saying to do it. Like, if you want to, do music, like, connect with people that's like, doing music and try to collab with them. Like, I'm just saying, push yourself and whatever. Like, don't feel like you can't do it. I have always had that I can do it attitude. Like, it's like you can't tell me nothing. Only thing that I have done that I have not, like, other than a high school diploma, is like, me in school is like, we just decide, we just like to see other people. We just really like to see other people. Because it's like, I try, but it's like, I'll admit that my focus and my mind, like, it's just all over the place. And I go into these dark places where I start hallucinating. I start to feel like people talking to me that don't be talking to me. Like, it's really a battle, and I've been ashamed to, like, share it. I just start feeling these weird type of feelings. I start to feel like everybody around me is going to harm me. People are after me. It's just all type of, demonic things. But I just know that that's just the enemy in trying to stop what God is doing in my life. And I'm learning to, when I go to those zones or when I start feeling some type of way, just immediately pray. If you have days where it just feel like you just low, you just want to give up, just pray. Like, even if you could just say, Jesus, help me. That's what you need to do, because at times we could feel alone. Like, right now, I feel alone. I feel like nobody understands. It's like everybody that I talk to is like, you're going to be all right. You're going to be okay. But it's like, I had to learn to start feeling that for myself. And I had to stop looking for people to fill voids that I had and ask God to fill me up. Because we'll go to people and it's like they're in hurt, in dark places themselves. So it's like they really can only do the best they can as people. So it's like, we have to go to the Father. We have to cry out for God. Like, and I'm just saying, like, it's things that your parents wouldn't understand. And they feel like, we feel like our parents have all the answers. Like, I was running to my mom so much. Now it's like to a stage where we're not even talking. And, and it hurts. Of course, it breaks my heart. And I cried and I cried and I cried. But it's like, I'm learning that I have to stand on my own. Like, mama and daddy is not gonna always be there. So it's like you start to learn your strengths. You start to only lean on God, which He wants. What He wants. Like, not saying that He doesn't want you to go to your parents or lean on your parents, but He wants you to be in a space where you're only coming to Him and leaning on Him, because He is the only one that could get you through. Like, because the ultimate goal is for us to live life and live out our purpose, and then you go to heaven and we live it up. That's the goal. The goal is to live your best life, your blessed life, and you have to live it by any means. So if walking away from people, if you need to walk away from people, walk away. If you need to end a relationship. Or even if you need to take that step and get in a relationship, don't always feel like the next person is going to do what the last person did. You can't do that. Don't carry baggage. And I'm learning to throw the bags down as I'm going in different chapters in my life. I'm learning to just throw the bags down, because we go in situations with so much baggage, like so much baggage, just being in the rush. And we have to take time and drop those bags, leave them bags on the ground as we going, and don't look back. And don't look back. And if you go through something similar, it just means that it's nothing wrong with you. It's just something that you need to change about, if you keep attracting the same thing, something in you needs to change. But there's nothing wrong with you. It's just something needs to change. Like, you may need to grow in this area. Or if you into like, for instance, like me, I've only looked towards drug dealers and big time ballers. Like, those were the type of men that I was into. Men in and out of jail. I don't know. I just like something about tough. Like, you gotta have heart. So I always thought those men are attractive. But other men are attractive as well. Working men, men that have jobs, like, they have heart too. They just have a mind. Like, they ain't trying to lose their life to the streets. They ain't trying to be in and out of jail. Now I'm like looking at them. I'm like, ooh, okay, Zaddy, you is you rather fine over there. I think I'm a thing. But you got to be patient too. You cannot rush. The same thing with women. Will be like, oh, well, my girl gained some weight. She's starting to be a little moody. So you want to go after the Instagram model. But that Instagram model got a nasty heart and a nasty soul and a nasty spirit. And she may look good on the outside, but she ain't good. And then you get with her and you ain't got no peace at all. And you're looking for a little baby over there and she done found somebody else. So we just got to be careful on the moves that we make and really follow our hearts. And sometimes our hearts lead us to good things. Follow your heart, but use your mind, use your brain. You got to use your brain. You got to make sure that they both. I'm looking all greasy. It's okay. That's that skin. My skin all is glowing. It was dry for a minute. Them pills had me. Ugh. Anywho, I go off subject sometimes. Forgive me. But yeah, you just gotta like stick it out. Like, and we just give up on things. I like to give relationship advice because I have been in so many different situations. Like, I honestly say I've never had a boyfriend. I've had situations. Like Usher said, situations. I've had them, okay? I have had them and I've learned a lot. I've had every kind of man you can think of. Like, I even had a baby with a man that I didn't even love. Lied about his whole identity, like, was not who he said he was. Catfish, where are you? That's what it was. And it was just deep. It's just so much that I have to share, and you will get to know more about me because I'm not ashamed to tell my story, because everything that we've gone through is a testimony and it's going to help the next person. So if I could tell the next person, take your time, baby girl. Take your time, man. Don't rush into that relationship. Love on you. Then I will, because I've been in enough damaging situations to where I don't want another person to feel how I feel. I don't want another person to experience the darkness that I was experiencing. Like, I got such in a dark space. I started to see dead people that's already deceased, holding my child, dead people. She's living, I'm living, they're dead, but they're holding my child. And I just say, the devil is a liar. And I was in so much fear and I was so scared to where it was like, no, God. I was just thinking, I'll just go to hell. I'll just go to hell for us, because I didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do. I didn't know that I just needed to call on God and just let God have his way. And I still struggle with letting God have his way. I walked off my job because I was depressed, and it was just like a cycle like of every day it was just something. Like I was just dealing with so many broken people, and it's like here I am broken myself, but I'm still keeping my head up, and it's just like it's just problems at home, problems in my family, problems at work, to where it's just like I had to walk off my job, and I prayed about it. I fast, and I just heard a voice one day and was saying, get up and go. When I was sitting at work, it just said, get up and go. And to this day, everybody look at me crazy like, you left all this money to do what? And I still to this day, I'm just like, for a better me. And, people look at me like I'm crazy. But I'm like, something else will come along. It always does. Like, one thing I can say, I never stay down. And that's because I have faith. I have faith and I am a goer. Anybody that knows me know I am a goer for the dough. I am going to get it. I'm going to get paid. Don't worry about that because I am going to get paid. And I'll be doing the job better than the people with a degree. So don't let that. And that's another thing that used to intimidate me. I used to be intimidated by people that had a higher education. But then when I start working with them, I used to be thinking like, you really went to college? You telling me you really got all them student loans and debts? You went to college? Are you sure? Are you sure? And it's just like, oh, okay. That's why I'm like, don't listen to the hype. You can read a book. You can watch things online. Hell, YouTube gives us answers. Google will tell you what you want to know. So just don't be intimidated. Always keep your head up and just put God first. Put God first. Invite God into your relationships. Invite God into your finances. Invite God into that business plan. Invite God into your education. Invite God into everything you do. And I'm telling you, you gonna feel so much better and things just gonna be working out. And I ain't gonna make it seem like you ain't gonna have no down days, but you gonna be able to just shake it off then, because you just gonna be like, devil is a lie, God got my back. I'm gonna keep prospering. I'm gonna keep pushing. You might not be getting all the likes, you might not be getting all the views, you might not be getting all the support, but it's like keep pushing. Keep pushing. And those close to you might not support you, but it's like some people with no dreams might not see your dreams. So you can't always feel like the support is going to come from those that's around you. I'm not going to say that they haters or anything. It's just that they may not support what you do. They might not have faith that you could do it because they don't have faith in themselves to do it. So you just got to go. You just got to push. And that's one thing about me. If my friends come to me or my family come to me with anything, I'm like, this, that, and the third. Yes, go. Do it. Push. Go. I'm going to support you. I don't care. If nobody else supports you, I'm going to support you. And I don't be fake with it. I be real with it. Like, I'm there. Like, if I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to keep motivating. I'm going to keep telling you to do it. I'm going to keep asking you about it until you get up and move. Because that's what we have to do. We have to restore the love, the support, the unity. We so segregated and separated. And I just pray for the black community. Like, I love all people, but the black community, we have to rise up. We have to do better. Like, I pray over broken homes, like all the abandonment, like just coming together and just making life beautiful, because everybody like, it's ugly, like we living in hell. We not living in hell. We go through some dark times, but we not living in hell. Life is really beautiful. You got to get out there in nature, go for walks, enjoy the trees, inhale, exhale, to have many petty days, put you $20 to the side just to treat yourself to something, even if you just go buy some colorful rubber bands. Do something nice for yourself. Always treat yourself. You gotta treat yourself right, And because if you like me and you give everybody your all and you have nothing left, but you do have something, you will pull through. You gotta just figure out what you like and love and enjoy and just do it and just be beautiful. Like, be beautiful at all times. Like, don't let nobody stop you. You may be a caterpillar right now, but you're gonna blossom into that butterfly. And I just love you, YouTubers, and thank you for watching my channel. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I will be coming with some awesome videos for you. You know, maybe even start doing podcasts. Like, I don't know, like I have big dreams. Like, but I love you guys. Stay up.